Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. As we await two very important orders from the June 18th public hearing on Mr. Kohberger's motion to continue the trial date and closed hearing on the motion regarding alternate perpetrators evidence, I wanted to direct your attention across the country from Idaho and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania because there have been a couple of developments that I wanted to apprise you of in Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Kohberger, 682 MD 2022. There are certain selected postings there from the file dating all the way back to December 30th, 2022, and the criminal complaint that was sworn out in Pennsylvania to effectuate Mr. Kohberger's arrest. And it also has the documents from the extradition proceedings where Mr. Kohberger waived extradition. He could have fought extradition back to Idaho, but he did not. He went back willingly on the 4th of January, 2023. So they're there for you to read those documents. And then there is a decorum order that has been added on June 18th, 2025. And this appears to be in preparation for the forthcoming June 30th hearing regarding the 5 witnesses from Pennsylvania that Mr. Kohberger is seeking to have domesticated certain trial subpoenas in Idaho for, to require them to be ordered to appear at trial in Idaho. The 5 names are here, and then the decorum order basically says what the court's expectations are for the hearing. The order is going to apply to the conduct of all scheduled court proceedings held in these cases, and it's the 5 separate domestication cases at the Monroe County Courthouse. And it says such things as what time the courtroom will be open, that the reporters and members of the general public are required to enter the courthouse through the Monroe Street entrance, and that security screening will take place there. And at the entrance to the courtroom is required by the sheriff, that reporters and members of the public must be seated before the proceeding begins. It also governs the fact that any person who violates the provision of this order is subject to penalties for contempt of court, and any reporter or news organization the reporter represents may be prohibited from attending any hearing in these proceedings for the remainder of the proceeding. It also says that no camera tripod setups will be permitted in the courthouse or along any of the sidewalks surrounding the courtroom, that the reporters may use the juror room to prepare and file stories before and after the proceeding, and so forth. So if you'd like to take a look at this document, please go to Commonwealth versus Kohberger 682 MD 2022. Plug in that search term, any search engine of your choice, and it'll pull it up for you. The other item that I wanted to call to your attention regarding this matter is that there is still nothing opened up regarding the domestication of any trial witnesses' subpoenas for the Kohberger immediate family, for Mr. Kohberger's parents or his 2 siblings. And you'll recall that the state during the in limine motions had represented that they would be calling certain members of the Kohberger family to serve as the state of Idaho's witnesses against Mr. Kohberger in this capital case. And in order to do that, subpoenas need to be domesticated. And there's nothing yet in this case, Commonwealth versus Kohberger, regarding any member of the Kohberger family. So we're going to continue to monitor Commonwealth versus Kohberger to find out if these 5 witness subpoenas have been domesticated, and also if there are any subpoenas filed for any member of Mr. Kohberger's immediate family. And as updates are required and as matters continue to develop, we will, of course, report back to you. This is Kathy. Thank you for joining us today.